Welcome back everyone, I'm K Plays Games, this is the Planet Crafter, and this is going to be the final episode. We have 250,000 money and 52, that's all we need to get the third of the three endings. As I said, there are three endings. At the end of this episode, I'll show you all three. We've done the 250,000, we've actually got 10 warden keys, which is what we need, but there are 13 keys available. We only found 10, so today, while we're waiting for the terraformation index to go up to 5.0, we're going to go and find the other three missing keys. Now, I don't think we ever found any keys up on this big grassy plateau, and I kind of want to go there anyway, because now we're deep into the animal stage and all of our animals are fully grown, or very near to it. I think we'll find that there are some animals that spawn in the wild, so we'll just take a look around our lovely planet and we'll see if we can't find any big animals. And the problem with the warden altars is that there's no way of telling which ones you've found and which ones you haven't found. You just have to kind of memorise the ones you found. And my brain's not good enough for that. I almost fell down a big hole there. Too busy looking out for animals and not busy enough looking where I'm going. Speaking of which, hey dudes, I did not create these animals. These have spawned in all on their ownsomes. See, when we mouse over them, it doesn't tell us what all their traits are, unlike the ones that we made. Just roaming herds on the open steppe, and it's all very nice. You must be the big alpha boy. Gorgeous. And you must be the queen. That's my headcanon, and I'm sticking to it. Right. I'm very surprised that we never found keys here. We found a key on the middle of one of these. I distinctly remember that. So we found a key there. We never found any keys up here on this massive steppe. And I'm sure there must be at least one here somewhere. So let's scour this area. Hello, froggies. You know, the warden keys are not difficult to spot. They're like shimmering yellow and very obvious. So let's just have a look around. I've fallen. I think there's, even at this late stage in the game, there's still some ice. And I like that. I like that there's an absolute abundance of ice back here, even in the very last stage of the game. Come on man, there's gotta be a key up here somewhere. We found keys everywhere else we went. There has to be one in this biome. There must be. That's a frog, it's not a key. God damn. It's right next to our base. Have we been in this one before? No, we haven't. What the? Why is it not glistening? Do they not glisten when we have 13 of them? When we have 10? Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign. If they're not yellow and glistening when we found 10 of the 13, that's not a good sign. But we have found one, so yay, I guess. Where else have we not found any? Let's consult the map. So we've now found one here. Where did we? I think we found one down here. We definitely found one here. We found one here. We found one on that little... We found one right there. We never found one here. That makes me suspicious. We found one literally right next to our base here. And we found one on that island. Where have we not found any? I think we found one in the maze. Oh man, I should have been writing them down. Maybe have a look at kind of this general direction. I think the one in the maze was pretty close to our base. It was like here? Okay, they do still glow yellow. I just didn't spot that one. See, we've already had this one. Okay. The other one's just there. This is real desperation time now. I'm just... Ugh. It'd be easier if it wasn't raining. Okay, so there's nothing up here. I'm kind of at a loss as to where to go. We found one, so that gives me some hope that we can find the other two. I mean, somewhere. Maybe there's one here and I've hidden it with my trees. I mean, that's entirely possible. This is a big wide open area. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you see what I see? It was here all the time, and we'd hidden it in our own bloody forest. Oh, you absolute twat. It was right here under our noses all this time. Unbelievable. Okay, one more to find. But where? Where shall we find it? We didn't find any here or in the pointy fingers. So let's just have a look in here. I don't think we found any in here. Let's get up high. Oh, don't give me this. What is going on? No, 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 no. I don't want none of this. Just give me my normal daylight. I've terraformed a planet. What else do you want me to do? Just get rid of this Martian haze, please. Oh, come on, man. Really? You gonna be like that? Oh. Oh man, I thought I saw something just then. What is with the lighting changes? Just... Surely there has to be one in here somewhere. There's gotta be. It's like the only biome we haven't found one in. There must be one in here somewhere. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know. Okay, where else can we check? I don't think we found one where Exiled Dan's base was. So let's have a look up here. I don't think we found one here. Or maybe in the weird place. Okay, we'll take a fly around here first. Literally looking for a needle in a haystack at the moment, but we've got nothing better to do. And it's nice to do a tour of the planet. that we've put so much work into. Well, I ain't seeing nothing here. No. Nothing yellow and shimmering. How disappointing. Why don't we go and try the big desert again? 'Cause we're here. Yeah, we'll just go east. We'll go and scour the big desert again. I mean, you would think there'd be one out here. This is where Jeremy found all the tablets and scriptures and worked out that the Wardens were the race that humans had encountered. I hope there's not one in a toxic cave. I don't want to have to go back in there, because that place is nasty. Okay. Bit of a fruitless search in a minute, but we'll get there. We are looking for one more thingy. One more key. What the balls are you? You're amazing. Look what we did, everyone. Look what we've done. We've got great big desert wildebeest looking things on our own little terraformed planet. That was worth the trip here, even though nothing else was. I don't think there are any in this desert. Let's go all the way southwest. I kind of want to check out this rainforest area again, because we found one kind of just here, and we did go to the end of the canyon, but I think there's another one in here somewhere, so we'll go and fly around in there, see what animals have spawned there. Great big wildebeest here, antelope on the plains. It's like properly thematic animals. So let's get southwest. We're at 448 Ti. We'll get to 5 really soon. This is still the weirdest biome in the whole game. It's very unique. I mean, the particle effects in the sky. I've opened that box about 16 times. The contents have never changed. I don't think there would be one down in the river. You're supposed to be able to see them from a long way away, and that's just like a little enclosed space, so we're not going to try there. We found one here because we were on the way home and we just stumbled across it as this one. Yeah. I think there was another one round behind the mountain. We went up on the mountain, I remember that. We didn't find one up there. Hey, where's all my animals at, man? Why is there no animals here? This should be a nice place for animals. We found one in the lava zone right next to the big wreck. And that's out of bounds, so we're not going there. And we found one on one of these islands. Well, we're not where we were heading to anyway, so we'll get there. Just that this is such an open expanse, I'm sure there must be one here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Did we check the hanging gardens? I'm not sure we did. Whoop. Let's not fall down. I mean, this is such a beautiful area. I don't mind coming back here. Whatever the reason. Last time we came here was a very long time ago, and we had to move the drill because it was in the middle of this lake. And that was a very long time ago. There's a blue loot box down there, so we want to have a look at, have a look at that. I mean, you would think there would be one here, right? You would think. Well, if there's DNA spawning in here, we've never opened that box before. Come on, there's gotta be one here, surely. Just some golden frogs. Nope. No shimmery goldy thing, because there's one right there that I know we got. Right, what else? We'll have a look in the rainforest. Ah, dang it. We got one in the middle of that. I know we did. The sinkhole's not likely to have any. I'll just cut through the passageway. Now, I don't think we found one up here. We definitely found one down there, but I don't think we found one up here. We did have a fairly good look around here, though. Okay. Definitely found the one at the bottom of the Sandy Falls. You can probably see it from here. It was down there on the left hand side. Okay, so let's actually go to the rainforest. We found one down here, and I'm sure there's two here. Somewhere. You kind of stumbled across the one that we found. Let's see if we can't stumble across the other one. I don't want to get too much elevation because then we might not be able to see. It is good that you can get up on these arches though, makes it fun. Whee. Okay, this is the little ladder that goes to the base. I mean, they're going to be difficult to see in all this foliage. But if they're here, I will find them. We found a loot box with DNA in it, so we've obviously never been here, and some quartz. Man, it's going to be difficult to see. Oh, hello. Who are you guys? Hey, dude. You haven't seen any shimmery yellow key looking things here, have you? If he knows, he ain't telling. There's our base that's stuck in a tree. There's that wreck. There's gotta be one here somewhere. Is this the one we found before? Damn it! Okay. So we found this one before then. Come on. Show me the money. I'm fairly sure we got one around here somewhere. Yeah, there was... There was one here, was there not? Yeah, I think we got this one. Of course we did. I am absolutely stumped. I have no idea where number 13 is. And we're hungry and we need to go home and eat and have a think and work out where we got them all. It would be nice if each of these keys actually had the coordinates where you got them written on them. That'd be a nice quality of life improvement, I feel. But sadly for us, not. Let's just check upstairs in the key box. I haven't miscounted and we actually do have 11 in here. No, 10, 12. God damn it, there's one more to find. Where is it? We haven't looked around the edge of this. It'd be weird if it was here, but you'd never know. Well, at least we saw some lovely animals. We saw some antelope over there, and we saw some big wildebeest things in the desert. Where have we not been? Did we actually get the one in the Grand Canyon? Or did we just go up there looking for flowers, and I said, we'll have to come back here. I'm just rewatching some old footage to try and cheat, but I can't remember if we did. Let's just go and check. I mean, nothing venture, nothing gain, right? It's the only place I can think of that, like, we haven't double checked. We've been everywhere else. We've looked in lots of previously found altars, so let's have a look in the Grand Canyon. It won't take long. There's only 3 of them to check, or 4. Oops. Okay, we have been here. Did we actually go into the middle of the crater? I know we're doing a lot of backtracking. A lot of it. Man, this river just hasn't really come to anything, has it? But that's fine. At least it means it's one more drill we don't have to reposition. Let's have a look at the crater. I mean, it's literally a straight shot. We take the shortcut. I mean, this one here was difficult to find because I'd hidden it in my own trees like an absolute idiot. But we have found that. It's right here. This was number 12 that we found. And it'd been within sight of our base all this time. The crater is the only place, again, I think we haven't double checked. So let's go and do it. Fingers crossed that I've been an idiot. Here we go. Have I been an idiot all this time? No. Oh, god damn, why can I not be an idiot sometimes? Duh. I'm just gonna have to double check. Hey, these guys are actually in an appropriate environment. I like that the game does this. It doesn't just, like No Man's Sky, put random things in random places. This actually makes sense that these guys are here like this. And it makes sense that the antelope were on the steppe. And it makes sense that the big shaggy guys were out in the desert. I think we're going to have to go and manually check everywhere that we've seen these altars previously, like this one. Checked. Done. Nothing. Oh, this may take some time. This may take some time. Oh my god. It was this one. It's right next to this wreck. Oh my god. Well, as the rain pours down, I finally found the missing one. Here it is. I mean, I knew there was one close to the mountain, but I went up the mountain and it wasn't there. And then I thought it was in these trees. And I even said like 10 minutes ago when we flew past, oh, we've already got that one. But we hadn't, because it's right there. Oh my god. Hey, let's change their supplies and get all the drones to get all this shit. Well, we found them all. That was a struggle, mentally and emotionally. Oh man, that was horrible. I should have been keeping note of where we got them all from, but we just did a quick tour of the map and we found 10 and I said, that's done. Well, we've 100%ed it now, so you know, that's been done. Let's go home. We've got 0.8 TTI to wait out. Yes, I know. I emptied you ages ago, but thank you for playing. And then we'll bring this game to a close and I'll show you all 3 endings, such as they are. I did warn you quite some time ago that the endings are not great. Bit of a shame, but as I've also said many times, the game is still currently in active production and development, and maybe they'll make the endings better. But other than that, it's a wonderful little game, especially from such a small studio. I believe it's a husband and wife team that started the studio, and I believe they still do most of the work themselves. So, I mean, that's just audacious. So, I'm taking all them. So, let's get some food and drink. I mean, I'm not upset about leaving because we know that the drones are completely self-sufficient and they're feeding all the animals permanently and everything is just running on automatic, and I don't even need to be here anymore. Everything is just humming along, and anything that's excess, like all this honey, gets burned in here. And we've got a million larvae. We've got lots of these as well. This is demanding them. I think we should demand bees in this as well, you know. We're demanding that. Let's demand bees as well. Where's bee larvae? There you go. It does mean that the beehives are being constantly emptied and just dumped straight in the trash, but you know what? I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. And these guys are still producing as many larvae as they can, but there are at least, well, sometimes there's some spaces. Okay, we'll add silkworms to the trash pile. And there's many other new butterfly species that were unlocked since the last time we did this. So actually what we had to do is to go back here and change these to supply all again. So do that and then supply all. And then do that and supply all. And then cancel and then supply all. And then struggle to find the other 2 biomes, which are over here. Cancel that, supply all. And cancel that, supply all. Alrighty then. So then we really want this to accept, yeah, here's like lots of bees coming now. We also want it to accept silkworms and these and that 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 and that, all on priority 0. So all the excess larvae just get put straight in the trash. So once these lockers are full, anything that's not needed goes in the trash forever, and the drones will just take care of it. And there is 5 TTI. We can build the extraction platform and get the hell out of here. Pin it. Need a fusion cell. Got one. Need an energy multiplier fuse. Shit. If we take the one we need out of this, is that going to break the base? Yes. How much do they cost to buy? But that'll put us under 250k. I don't want to have to do that either. They cost 6,000. God damn. What can we sell that's worth 6,000? Oh, I know, we've got the other fuses that we don't want. Yeah. I had visions of us trying to make more pulsars and make more of these things, but what we'll do, we'll just sell a couple of them and buy an energy fuse. We'll have to wait here for 10 minutes for the rocket to get back, but that's fine. I can do that. No, just put the fuses in here, you absolute tit. Right, so they're worth 10. We need to buy that, that's 6. 10 minutes later, it's gonna come back. Jesus, what an absolute tit. Should have remembered that. We've got a new email. And we've got a new blueprint for a great big bomb. Message from Oscar. Oh, that's the guy who crashed in the stormy desert. Message from Sentinel Corp. Planet Crafter, congratulations. Our sensors indicate you have successfully terraformed your assigned planet. However, our monitoring indicates that your planet has an anomaly that prevents us from colonizing it. You must destroy this anomaly before using the departure platform so that our ships can extract you. Please receive the recipe for an explosive device able to do this task. This is not an automated message. Okay, and all this that we've read before but haven't read here, so we'll just open all them. Okay, and the orbital platform needs a solar quartz and a blue quartz and a pink quartz and the uranium rod and the iridium rod and the alloy rod and the rocket engine. And the rocket engine. Okay, let's work out how to make this great big bomb. Where do we make it? Not on the advanced crafter. It's not here. Where do I make this big bomb? Or is it a... Oh, it's a building. Oh, Jesus, bloody hell. 3 iridium rods. Okay, let's put all the warning keys back, because... Crikey. I've got a B in my inventory for some reason. Right, we need 3 iridium rods. We've got 1. So we need to make 2 iridium rods. It's not a problem. 2. This is a hell of a bomb. 3. Okay. And it needs a circuit board. And a uranium rod. And a fusion energy cell, which we have 2 of. Because the launch platform needs 1, that's fine. And 3 blaze powder. 1. 2. Ow. 3. Alright, cool. And this little bee can go in there. There we are, that's all the garbage getting thrown out. Right. So, there is an anomaly which needs to be destroyed. Because, as we know, any ship that gets too close to the planet has a nasty habit of falling out the sky. And where have we been and seen that looks like an anomaly. I mean, you will notice that Sentinel Corp didn't actually give us any kind of clue as to where we were supposed to go. There's just an anomaly that prevents us from colonising. What that is in the back of the alien city, remember the big sun looking type thing? That's the anomaly. So we're going to have to go there and blow it up with this great big bomb. That's okay, we can do that. Don't know why I've come this way, there's a quicker way to get there, but you know. Come through here, through the sulfur flats, and into the super alloy mine, because that's where it is. Here we go, here we go, here we go. In here, and jetpack cuts out. Ooh, nearly fell down the stairs. Let's not do that. Let's not die to fall damage this late in the game. That would just be embarrassing. Gotta go all the way up the right hand side and through the other passage. If you excuse the expression. It's nice being back here after so long. Now that we know more about their history and how it was humans who were physically identical to them but radically different mentally, and they found the blend incompatible. So they got on their spacecraft and they came here. Here we are. Run away. Run away. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Again, this animation is okay, but it could be better. I mean, the bomb's very much still there. We can see it. It's intact. And it pretty much just runs this big animation on a loop. So we'll just leave that to do its thing. And we're gone. So yeah, that animation could be better as well. But as I said, very small team. Game is still under development. It spent 2 years in early access and it's still being worked on. So now we can actually build the let's get out of here platform. And this planet can now be colonized because that big EM device is no longer making ships crash. So very much like Subnautica when you're disabling the quarantine enforcement platform. That is the Planet Crafter's version of that. So that's another job done. Whoop, nearly went out the wrong way. See, you don't have to go crazy with your machines. I just built 8 Tech 5 drills and 8 Tech 5 heaters. Then we just about earned 250,000 at the same time as we hit 5 terraforming. Terraforming was slightly behind. I could have maybe built these rockets a bit earlier. But we got there in the end, and that's what matters. So all we're waiting for is the trade rocket to get back in 48 seconds. Let's get on top of the fish tank. Perfect. Hey fishies, how you doing? You guys will be fine, you don't need feeding. Everything else is running itself. The drones are in control. The drones are gonna have a really easy time. Because when we leave, none of these mines are going to be requesting any resources because I'm not building anything anymore. The only thing that's going to be happening is stuff like that. Where they're currently going and getting food from the farms and distributing it to our animals. Or taking larvae from here and delivering it straight into the shredder. But that's the only thing the drones have got to do. Here's our fuse. We can build the escape platform. I think we'll build that right here. Come on. Come on. I want to finish the game. Come on. New message received. Dude, I love the way it just snaps into place. Right, now we can build the escape platform, so let's build it. Bam. Bam. Oh, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. Maybe we won't build it here. We haven't got enough room. Here? I saw some green. Bam. Ooh. Right, let's read this email. And grab the warden keys and the 5 solar quartz. Spoilers, I know what we need to get off. And put them all in here. Nailed it. Right, let's read our email. Message from Sentinel Corp. Our monitoring indicates the anomaly has been successfully destroyed. Use the departure platform to be extracted from the planet. We will then re-examine your sentence based on the various deviations from the rules that could be attributed to you. Oh dear. And they've intercepted our communications with Riley, so maybe we won't get our sentence commuted. This is not an automated message. Okay, so we can put ourselves in that at this tender mercies of Sentinel Corp. Or we can follow the Wardens. This is our little escape rocket. It's only little. It looks exactly like this class's one. If you look at the release legs, the clamping legs, this is exactly what we saw in this class's place. So obviously these legs fall back because we saw that in his thing, and this thing just goes way up into space. So, this is ending 1. Leave the planet, place your fate in the hands of Sentinel Corp. But what you can do, you can put things in this, put the warning keys in, and then click this. You get ending 3. Leave the planet, trust that some wardens are still alive and will accept you. And if you've got 250,000 and put 5 of these in, you get ending 2. Leave the planet, place your fate in the hands of space smugglers. So let's pop a save and let's watch all 3 endings, beginning with ending number 1. Right, and after a quick reload, we're back to do ending 2, the smuggler ending. And here we are again. Back once again after another reload. I like that the game lets you do this so you can get all the endings. And let's do number 3. Let's follow the Wardens and hope that some of them are alive and that they'll accept us being a filthy human after all. They did leave their homeworld to come here and then accepted death rather than be found by humans. So we'll wait and see. And that is all 3 endings. And we're back once again, having experienced all 3 endings. You can do this. Your game file is not deleted. You can just reload and keep playing if you want. So that was all 3 endings of Planet Crafter. I like this game rather a lot. It's very reminiscent of Subnautica, right down to the story beats of having to destroy the quarantining alien device to get off. And the technology all looks the same, and the multi-tool kind of works very similar, and even the look and feel of the game. Maybe that's why I like it so much, because I love Subnautica, and I do love the Planet Crafter. There has been one DLC, which is called Humble. It gives you a whole new planet to colonise as another convict. The map in Humble is smaller, but it's densely packed with things to do, so if you've enjoyed this series, do let me know and we'll go and play Humble together. I don't think we need to take another tour of the base. We know we built 1 of everything, well usually 5 of everything. A, because 5's a nice number, and B, because when you first researched the machine optimizers, they only boost 5 machines at once, so that's why I usually build in multiples of 5. Towards the end game I build in multiples of 8 because Tech 2 optimizers optimize 8 machines at once. So yeah, we could have been a little bit more optimized ourselves, and we could have built a lot more machines. We could have done like double the number of rockets, but I was trying to strike a balance between exploration, lore, and being productive. I mean, people do play this game like it's Factorio or Satisfactory, and they build insane bases with insane numbers of auto-crafters producing insane amounts of materials. It's like a race to see how much Terra tokens per minute you can optimize, and it's a perfectly valid way to play. I like the exploration and wreck diving. I even like doing the procedural wrecks. The easy ones. I don't like doing the harder ones. I had a hard enough time in some of the procedural wrecks on the map. I got completely lost on one of them for about 20 minutes. But these are all the genetic freaks we made, so that has been the Planet Crafter. Do look after yourself, and we'll play something else together in the future. I'll talk to you later.